Hey, good morning. It's November 11th. It's Veterans Day. Remember the day that so many of our men and women chose to put their lives at risk so that we could be free to watch videos like this and go about our daily lives. I want to remember their sacrifice and the mercies of God that have allowed us to be free to the extent that we are. So I'm grateful for that. It's also my daughter Geneva's birthday, so happy birthday to you. And this morning I'm going to continue about talking about trust. And the everyday thought is this: when we demand trust of other people, especially our children and particularly our teenagers, there's a big problem with that. It's a trap for us. It's a relationship killer. And again, the obvious response is, well, I have to be able to trust them. Well, actually, no, you don't. You have to be able to trust God. Jesus has a really helpful parable here to help explain what I'm trying to communicate to you. In Matthew's gospel, we read this. Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and the teachers of the law who are trying to trap him and show that he's not legit. And so Jesus turns and asks them this question, because they've been questioning his authority. But what do you think about this? A man with two sons, it could have been two sons or a son and a daughter, but this is two sons for this illustration, with two sons, told the older boy, "Son, go out and work in the vineyard today." And the son answered, in the way the text indicates, it's kind of a defiant statement. "No, I won't go." I'm going to skip a line here in the text. Then the father said to the other son, "You go." And he said, "Oh, yes, sir, I will." Now, on the surface of it, it looks like the first son is not someone who could be trusted, certainly not to obey his father. And the second son is someone who is respectful and trustworthy. That's the way it is on the surface. But let me fill this in now. "Son, go out and work in the vineyard today." And the son answered, "No, I won't go." But later he changed his mind and went anyway. Then the father said to the other son, "Son, you go." And he said, "Yes, sir, I will go." But he didn't go. And then Jesus turns to the people that are questioning him, the teachers of the law, the brilliant, the smart folks, people that think they have Jesus cornered. And he says this: which of the two obeyed his father? Just that one question turned everything upside down. And these men answered, I think, better in a way than we would have answered, because they said the first, the one who said, "I won't go," but then went. Too many of us would be tempted to say, well, neither one obeyed the father. Because the first one, he defied him, can't trust him. The second one, he's just running his mouth trying to look good, I can't trust him. But what Jesus did is put the core solution right in front of us, so we understand this. Life is not about a series of snapshots. Life is a video. Some of you may know I did photography for a while. Still like to dabble in it when I get a chance. We can get beautiful still snapshots, but we don't know what happened before or what happened after. A video tells us the whole thing. Well, in these two sons, if we run the video, we see what's happening. We see the first son is struggling for some reason, but then he goes and does what the father asks. The second son, he's wanting to look good, so at the moment, the snapshot, he looks good, but he had no intention of doing what the father wanted. So then Jesus explains the meaning of this. He says, I tell you the truth, you people who are questioning my authority. I tell you the truth, corrupt tax collectors and prostitutes will get into the kingdom of God before you do. Life is not about snapshots. When we demand trust, we're taking a snapshot. we're not playing the entire video. Life is about relationships, and relationships are a matter of flow and struggle and back and forth, with the ultimate goal of being secure in relationship with God and leading our children in that direction. Not examining them, well, you broke trust here, oh, you were trustworthy there, no, you broke trust there. So that's the problem with demanding trust. It's evaluating life and your children's lives, your teenager's life, on the value of a still photograph, a snapshot, which is not necessarily an indication of where that child's heart is, as this parable, the two sons, so powerfully brings out for us. Yes, someone may have a problem with not telling you the truth and are struggling. That's an indication of a larger problem in the video. We got to replay the video back long enough. Why is this trust broken? Why is it that they can't follow through? What role do I have to play in this? What role does somebody else have to play in this? We got to go back, see the whole video to make this story clear. See, when I demand trust, I demand a snapshot. I also demand that the focus be put back on me. Am I always trustworthy? Well, no, but I'm the parent, so, it's different. No, it's not different. Do you see the nuance here? If I'm demanding trust, I'm demanding from my child something that I can't be myself because I'm not trustworthy before God. But I am in relationship with God, and He does carry me forward. And when I fall, He brings me along and treats me as a son, as a royal son. When your child falls, breaks trust, if you will, have a relationship that is secure, where you can pick them up. They're still your son. They're still your blessed son. They're still the blessing of God. They're still your son and daughter. Pick them up and continue to walk along this road with them, this beautiful video of what it means to be in relationship with Jesus. That's the problem with demanding trust. But that's the joy of relationship with Christ. And that's the precious gift we have to give to our kids. And that's the thought for this day. Thanks so much for being here. May the Lord bless you. If you haven't subscribed, please turn on post notifications. When you do subscribe, the videos will come right to you. Check us out at everydaytalk247.com. You see resources there, the ability to contribute to what's happening here. Again, thank you so much for being here. And love your feedback. Don't rely on trust of people. Rely on the fact that you can trust God to care for you. We'll see you this night, Lord willing. Have a great day. Bye-bye.